Hello and welcome to Skills to Pay the Bills and today's segment of Build Your Difference. I'm your host, Pierre Walters, and we have a real treat for you today. She is the founder and owner of Keri's Cakes, based right here in the DMV area. In the studio, I'm proud to be with the one and only Miss Keri Tait. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Pierre. I'm so glad to be here. I'm excited.
Keri, I am so enamored by your business, by your company. How did you get Keri's Cakes started?
Yes, well, thank you so much. So Keri's Cakes started not too long after I had lost a job, and I had never put my hands on a cake before, and I always fell in love with Cupcake Wars and the Food Network. And I said, I want to try to do that. And we're here to this day because of that leap of faith I took with Keri's Cakes.
Was your inspiration, was that seeing other people do it on those TV shows, or was this something you wanted to do from a child?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I didn't know I wanted to do cakes. I got into the cake realm and watching the Cupcake Wars and shows like that at an older age.
Yeah.
And I said, I want to do that. I love the competition. I love the creative aspect of those shows.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, what is it about the show that made you feel like, you know what, I want to do that. I want to do what they're doing. It was the competition, it was the creative outlet.
Absolutely, and even down to the cupcake designs and the tiered cakes, and it was just dynamic. And I said, I want to do that. I'm going to learn how to do that.
Now, there's a significant amount of art that goes into this, like, design. Do you have experience in design, but like before you sort of parlay that into baking and pastries?
So I am a tactical person. So a lot of times my creativeness comes out while I'm in process of putting together the cakes. So I do pre-plan, however, the general aspect of what I want the cake to look, and everything else is just creative, my creative juices flowing.
Have you always been drawn to food from an early age?
I've always loved food. However, I was not a big cake or cupcake person, ironically, right? But I've always been drawn to food and different flavors.
So you are the owner of a woman-owned business. It's a minority-owned business as well. And I'm curious about how you sort of leverage that unique position that you're in to be able to give back to the community. I know that's something that's very important to you. So how do you go about giving back to the community with Keri's Cakes?
Yes, absolutely. So I have joined an organization called Extraordinary Birthdays, and every month I bake a cake and decorate it, and I give it to a less fortunate child for their birthday. And I'm always giving back to the community, whether it's through cakes or whether it's through volunteering.
See. Tell our viewers a little bit more about your intern program and how that actually works.
Yes, so I have an intern program where I have kids from elementary to high school. If they're having any interest in the baking realm, I have them come on board and I teach them how to bake. The foundations of baking, I teach them how to decorate, and I let them express their creative side. Just allow them to be creative in their own way.
Is it difficult? Is it challenging sometimes working with children?
Yes, yes.
I mean, I'm imagining you're in the kitchen and there's I'm imagining flour all over the place.
Yes. Sometimes the cupcakes, instead of it being even, it's sunken in, but it's all a learning process, and I love to teach, and I love children. I have 2 boys of my own, so I'm always teaching and wanting them to grow and be creative in everything they do.
Now, you said that the intern program helps the kids to get acclimated or introduce them to baking, but what was the second thing you said? You said baking?
Yes, their creative side. So whether it's wanting to be creative with the flavor, their flavor palettes, or decorating the cupcakes or cakes.
Okay.
And then also, the business aspect. I know they're still young, but I still want to ingrain in them the business aspects of, having a business one day. The things that go into having a business. Professional skills, how to speak to people, communication, customer service.
Yeah. So. What would you say is the most difficult or most challenging thing to really sort of get across to kids who do have an interest in going in this direction?
I would definitely say concentration, because a lot of kids are they're everywhere, and they're at a stage where they don't have everything figured out, and that's okay. So I would say their concentration, and then also having the professional skills. Continue to ingrain that in them, because I always say it starts in the home. So, I just try to help out with that.
Now, as a business owner and as someone who runs just an incredibly successful baking cake business, I'm curious, what is your greatest challenge running your business? What's the thing that you're still working on?
Yes, honestly, time management. Because I run everything at the moment, and I'm looking for help. So it's a lot on my plate, trying to manage orders and deliveries and checking my QuickBooks and making sure I still keep up with my good customer service skills. And so time management for me, it's a work in progress.
Time management is a work in progress for me too. So
yes.
Do you have any tips and tricks that you're using now to kind of help to keep yourself?
Take it a day at a time, and you can only do what you can do. You're one person, so one step at a time.
What is your most popular dessert? I'm so curious. I can't wait to.
So my most popular dessert are my banana pudding jars, my cake jars, and I do some mean cheesecake stuffed waffle cones. Okay.
Ooh. So. and I think you and I met at the Maryland Black. What was it? The Maryland Black Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Okay, and you were so gracious. You brought cupcakes for everybody. I want to know, what are we making today?
Yes. So today I have for you all peaches and cream cupcake.
Yes.
And then we also have strawberry shortcake cake jars that we're going to do.
Okay, I'm excited, and I hope you are too. So when we come back, Keri's going to show me how she makes these incredible cupcakes, and give me some of her tips and tricks to how we can make some delicious treats just like this at home. Stay with us.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
And welcome back. You're watching Skills to Pay the Bills, and today's segment of Build Your Difference with my special guest, Miss Keri Tait. Keri is the founder and owner of Keri's Cakes. And prior to the break, we were discussing her journey as she started her business, some of the challenges along the way. And then we got to a very interesting point where Keri is going to teach me how to actually cook some of her very special treats. Okay, so I'm very excited. We're here today. Keri, thank you so much for having this all set up for me. I'm so excited to learn. I am a mess in the kitchen. So
it's okay.
So we're starting first with the peaches and cream cupcake. Is that right?
Yes, or we can do the strawberry shortcake jar first.
You know what? Let's do that first. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's do the strawberry shortcake cupcake first. Okay, how do I? This is the strawberry shortcake jar. This is one of your popular treats.
Yes.
Okay, how do we? What do I need to do to become an expert?
Of course. So first, you want to take a little bit of, I call it cake guts.
Okay.
But all it is it's cake crumbled up into pieces.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, take a little bit and put it in the jar.
Okay.
And go ahead and follow me. Follow suit.
Got a little bit. I'm gonna put it in the jar.
Yes. You got it. I know it's a little messy, like sand, right?
Yeah.
Then we're gonna take some strawberry goo. That's what I call it. and sprinkle it in.
Oh, okay. I'm so excited. So now all of your ingredients are completely natural, right?
Yes.
Everything's made from scratch.
Everything is made from scratch.
Oh my
No
goodness.
preservatives
So
at all.
that means you made this from scratch too.
Absolutely. Those are 100% fresh strawberries.
Oh my God. I cannot wait to eat this.
Yes.
Okay.
We're messy, but it's going to be good, I promise.
Did I put enough in there?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Look, I don't even think I did, but it's okay. All right, now we're going to take our whipped icing.
Okay.
And we're going to put a dollop in there.
Okay. A dollop. Now,
A
I'm new
dollop.
at this, so what does a dollop mean? Is that just like a unit of measurement?
It's just slang. It's baking slang.
Okay. Did I do it right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's perfect.
Okay.
Then we're going to top it off with another layer of the cake guts.
Okay.
The
So
yumminess.
We're going to put some more
I'm baking
cake
the
guts.
Yes, there we go.
Okay. All right.
You
Just
got
gonna
it.
Get it in there.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. So if you want, you can even put a little more strawberry on top.
Okay.
Just to give it that.
I do. Yes.
Yes.
I want to. So okay. So is this the top layer, or is there anything that goes on top of this now?
I usually put another top of whipped cream on the
Okay.
top,
Mhm.
just to finish it off.
Okay. Are we gonna do that today, or
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh man, I just want to get that.
Right,
strawberry.
just that
Oh,
last
there we
bit,
go.
right? Yours looks way better than mine. I'm like, who's the expert here?
You know what? You're an excellent teacher. You know what? I'm gonna join your internship program.
Yes, you should. Yes. I'm accepting new clients, new students.
All right. Try to get it in the little.
Yes, there you go. And you want to,
How do I get it off there?
boop.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
You got to do the boop.
Okay.
Yep, that's
Got it.
And that is our
Wow.
strawberry shortcake jar.
Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to eat this. Okay, that looks absolutely delicious. Now, there is another one of your popular treats that we're gonna make today, and I can't wait so I see a cupcake. This is your peaches and cream cupcake, right?
Yes.
Okay. What do we do to take this masterpiece that I know it's gonna be delicious? I can't wait to try it.
Absolutely.
What do we do to finish that off?
Yes. So what we're going to do, this is a popular cupcake in the summertime.
Okay.
Everyone loves fresh peaches and whipped cream. So we're going to pipe a little circle around.
Look at the way you do that too. It's like you're so good at that. Okay.
All right. So let's see.
You're gonna guide me. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Around the circle and
Dollop.
Yes.
Okay. Woo!
yay. So now we're going to top it off with a peach.
Okay.
I'm going to do a peach. There we go.
Oh my goodness, right there on the top, just
Yep.
like that. Okay.
Right on the top.
Oh boy.
Because you want it to be beautiful as well.
Well,
before you indulge in it.
You want it to be beautiful. I want to eat it.
I know. The struggle.
All right. Did I do well?
That is so beautiful.
Okay.
You did it.
So these are just a snapshot of your popular treats, right?
Yes.
And you said the peaches and cream is really popular during the summertime.
Yes.
When is it that the strawberry shortcake jar, when is that really popular?
So honestly, this is popular all year round.
All year round. Okay.
However, I am very transparent and open with my customers. And if I don't feel like the strawberries are sweet enough in that particular season, I'm like, can we try a different option? You know,
Okay.
because I just honestly want the best product for you.
Yeah.
But honestly, these are popular all year round.
Yeah, I mean this is absolutely incredible. Now tell me about some of the other treats that are also popular that we weren't able to make today in the studio.
Yes, my banana pudding.
Your banana pudding.
Yes, and
okay.
I do those in jars as well. I also,
like this? Are they
Yep.
similar to this?
and
Oh my
yep, your
goodness.
own individual personal banana pudding.
That's what I like about this is I like that this is like it's just everything I need in one simple jar.
Yes.
I can just do I eat this with a spoon?
Yep.
Okay, I just dig in with a spoon. I just go to town. I mean everything is contained. And if I wanted to take this to work with me,
Exactly.
I could. Obviously, there's a top that goes on the jar.
Yes,
I
yep.
could take it to work. I can eat it there. I can eat it on the road. I don't have to worry about making a
Absolutely.
mess. Oh, this is.
Yes.
What's the best way for them to get in contact with you?
The best way is through my website. I have a website, www.keriscakes with a K, KAKES.com. And on there, you'll find all my contact information. You'll find my email and you'll find my phone number.
Awesome. Now, I'm curious, do you also do delivery?
Yes, I do.
Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, maybe that might, I don't throw you a curveball. I don't know.
No,
But
I
so
do.
you do deliver.
I
That's
do.
fantastic. That's
Absolutely.
fantastic. So, Keri, you and I think I said in the earlier segment that you and I met at the Maryland Black Chamber of Commerce. And
Yes.
I want to know, do you speak also? Do you go and speak about your journey as an entrepreneur, and do you do presentations like this elsewhere?
I have not. This is my first.
This is okay.
This
So
is-
maybe this could be the start of something.
I would love that. I
Okay.
would love that.
This is
yeah.
This is fantastic. Well,
Thank
give me a
you.
grade on my effort as your apprentice.
A+.
I got an A+.
Yes, you
you heard it
did.
here, folks, first. I got an A+ in the kitchen. I'm super excited. So, Keri, this is fantastic. I cannot wait to dive in and eat this. But before we do, we have one more segment. We're going to do a little bit more. We're going to talk a little bit more. I'm going to dive into this at the start of the next segment.
Yes.
And I want to talk to you more about some of the challenges of being an entrepreneur and being the CEO. And I also want to know more about what advice you want to give to people who are watching. So if you're interested in those things too, I want you to stay with us because we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Keri's going to tell us about her journey as an entrepreneur and what takeaways you can leave the show with. Stay with us.
Food. It nourishes, brings us together, and adds flavor to life. That's why it's important to wash hands, surfaces, and fresh produce. Keep raw meat, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods like fruits and vegetables. And cook to proper temperatures using a food thermometer. Enjoy, and refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. For more tips on safely preparing foods, visit homefoodsafety.org.
And welcome back. You are watching Skills to Pay the Bills and today's segment of Build Your Difference with my special guest, Miss Keri Tait. Keri is the founder and owner of Keri's Cakes, and prior to the break, we were discussing a little bit about, well, how to make these delicious cupcakes. Keri gave me an entire tutorial on, and walkthrough tutorial, but a complete walkthrough on how she makes these delicious peaches and cream cupcakes. And so here we are. I've got one right in front of me, and Keri, I'm so excited to dive into this. Ah!
Yes. Tell me what you think.
I'm sorry if I'm not eating it like the right way.
It's never a right way to eat a cupcake.
Oh my goodness. This is so good. This is so good. Okay, Keri, wow. So while I enjoy this, please tell me, what are some of the lessons that you learned since becoming the CEO of your business?
I would say some of the lessons that I've learned was definitely how to handle and manage a business altogether, from the daily operations to the actual needs of a business, even down to my mixer. You know, items that go into an everyday business for a cupcake, for a bakery. Also with customers, I've always had customer service skills, but being a business owner has taken it to a different level.
To a different level.
Yes, because now I have to actually be on the forefront for any type of issues or problems that may come my way. So.
Is it challenging to have to deal with the demands of customer service while also being the chef and also managing the books and all of that? Is that tough?
Yes, that's really tough because I'm trying to make sure that my customers at the end of the day are still pleased, and then that way they get a high quality product from me as well, on top of on time receipts. They're sending emails, so I'm trying to make sure that my emails are accurate and they're on time, and I try to stay true to my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I honestly try to honor that and do it.
Yeah.
So.
Keri, I love what you've done with your branding, with your business. Your branding is so unique. it's so kind of magical even. And I want to know, clearly you have a vision for the kind of business that you're building. And I want to know, over the next 3 to 5 years, okay, where do you see this going? Where do you want it to go? In fact, a better question is, where are you leading your business over the course of the next 3 to 5 years?
Yes, I like that. I actually am leading my business to have franchises. I would like to have franchises across the DMV, eventually across the states. And within those franchises, I also would like to have a store inside of the bakery. I would want to serve and sell obviously my cupcakes and cakes along with cake supplies. Also, I envision having classrooms for the intern programs and for different events that I would want to have for Keri's Cakes.
I love it, and I want to know, you know, because it's earlier before we started cooking, you really gave us some insight into your passion for the community, for involving kids and in internship programs, and I want to know, where is that going to go? What's your are you going to expand that program to I don't know in how you would do it, but is that something that you're going to continue to lean into over the next 3 to 5 years?
That is the plan. The plan is to definitely lean and target middle school and high school,
Okay.
and then well, college students as well that may have that need or want to do pastries. So I do plan on expanding that and actually getting it ingrained in somehow maybe possible credits for, you know, college credits for pastry chefs, students that are interested in pastry chef school and things like that. So
now, are you self-taught?
yes.
This is remarkable.
Thank you. I know, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
I've never did this a day in my life before I started Keri's Cakes.
Yeah.
I cook. I cook, but I had never baked. So I'm amazed myself every time.
Were there challenges? I mean, as a self-taught entrepreneur and also as a self-taught chef or baker, what's the correct term?
Baker.
Baker. Okay.
Baker.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, as a self-taught expert in this area, did you have sort of stumbling blocks, or did you have challenges when you were just starting out?
Absolutely.
What was one or two of them?
The batter.
Getting the batter right?
The batter, because everything is from scratch. I
Okay.
use no box products at all.
Get
So
outta here.
trying to measure the scientific part of baking, because baking is science all the way, trying to make sure that it doesn't sink in or it's not soupy, even down to my buttercream. Trying to make sure it's not clumpy and it has the right texture, the right taste. It's not over sweet, it's not buttery. So definitely those were challenges in the beginning. And still to this day, I have hiccups with different challenges because I'm continuously teaching and learning different skills on how to better my products.
I love it. I love it. I want to know, you know, there are a lot of people watching and listening to this program today, and I want to know, what might be your advice for other entrepreneurs or small business owners or bakers who want to start their own franchise? What are maybe some important tips that you want to make sure that they walk away from this experience taking with them into their own lives?
Absolutely. Well, for one, start. You cannot finish anything if you never start it. You have a dream, chase it. Do it. It's so many people out here that have these creative and wonderful ideas, but they're stuck because they never start. So I would just encourage anyone that's looking to start anything, start. And keep pushing. It's going to be hard. I'm still going through things with my business and it's rough, but I'm going to finish because I started. So I would just say start and keep pushing.
Yeah. When you started your business, could you have imagined where you are today?
Absolutely not. No, I'm still, like I said, I'm still amazed to this day. I've gotten a chance and I was blessed to do multiple events for different political leaders in the area, and it just blows my mind. I've never thought I'd be sitting here today talking with you, so it's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I'm just completely amazed watching your journey, tasting your delicious cakes. I mean, this is fantastic.
Thank you.
Listen, I want to say thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
And, you know, it's that time again. If you have any questions about today's segment, please see the information scrolling at the bottom of your screen. And remember, you've been watching Skills to Pay the Bills and today's segment of Build Your Difference. I want to thank you so much for watching. Have a great week.